Well, it's, the virtual family office is like the other family offices, a little bit different. Um, just to give you a little background on the the family office. Just a lot of people have heard of the term, but don't really know what it is, where it came from. So I'd love to give the history of it and then bring it up to today. The evolution of it. So the first family office on record was started by J.D. Rockefeller back in 1882, and the reason he started it is his business had grown to a certain level to where he had all these different advisors coming at him with different advice, but all in their own silo of expertise. None of them were collaborating with each other. And so he was the one kind of taking all this advice in and trying to figure out what direction to go and what would be the best, for the current circumstance of whatever the advice was. And he just finally had the epiphany that, what, I'm just going to hire everybody. He had the money to do it, obviously. So you're going to work for me, nobody else, and you guys are going to collaborate. That's the key to the family office, is collaboration. And so that was the first family office on record, and it took off from there. It worked out really well for the Rockefellers, of course. And so nowadays you have like Oprah has a family office reportedly paying 20 to 30 million. Gates has one, and he's paying upwards of 200 million reportedly. And then the Waltons, the Walmart fame, they're paying upwards of 300 million a year for their family office. And so obviously that's not a price range that a typical business owner can fit into. So the next level was the multi-family, or next generation was the multi-family office. And that brought it down to, upwards of 500 million down to maybe 10, 50 million, and still embraced a lot more business owners, but you still have your small to medium-sized business owners that was out of their price range. And so the virtual family office allows us to work with top of the, top experts from around the country in 5 key areas, which is tax planning, risk mitigation, wealth and legacy, legal services, and business advisory. And so the virtual family office has over 70 plus specialists, surrounding those 5 areas. So the average business owner, if they're cash flowing, they should take a look at consolidating all their specialists to where they're collaborating, and they can loosen up their time and bandwidth and energy to work on growing their business and putting it in other areas.